All right, people, I welcome you all to Moments of Matters Arising with the Street Comrade. Your moment, my moment, our moment. That period and time we used to go through happenings around us, around our world. Today, I welcome you all to Moments of Matters Arising with the Street Comrade. The week has started and a lot has already happened. Nigeria permanent representative to the United Nations, His Excellency Jimoh Ibrahim, meets with the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres in New York to submit his letter of credence that the President of Nigeria has given to him. Cross River reports new COVID-19 case involving a Chinese. Federal government is set to arraign 6 persons in the Federal High Court in a matter related to the aborted 2025 coup against Tinubu. And Timi Priye Silva has been fingered, to be part of the sponsor of that aborted coup. APC to hold party primaries, from 15th to 23rd of May, and has pegged its presidential form at 100 million naira. Anybody that wants to dislodge Tinubu should make available 100 million naira to purchase the form first. Zenith Bank, Nigeria's Zenith Bank, beats other banks and becomes first Nigerian bank to recapitalize with 5 trillion naira as the CBN sets time for recapitalization elapsed. So Zenith Bank is on the lead with 5 trillion naira. That's to say our monies are fully safe in Zenith Bank. Boko Haram reportedly issues 72 hours ultimatum at the federal government. Well, I think the affected communities should raise about 5 billion naira. If not, that they will be on a show of publicly removing almost 500 women and men all alive in them. So the federal government should I think there's just need for us to nip this insecurity by whichever means possible. Nigerian government just need to seriously, work out modalities to end once and for all time the insecurity in the land. This is becoming beyond what we should accept. President Tinubu establishes new police academy in Ogun State, making it the second one. One is in Wukari. So the second kind of campus, so to say, will be established in Ogun State. So we urge our youths to take advantage of this new, possibility to get into the Nigerian police force. Let us rebrand and reclaim our police. FCT primary and secondary school reportedly on strike. Schools just resumed yesterday. So, and we learned that the FCT primary and secondary school have embarked on indefinite strike over, allowances, paid, salaries, condition of services, and a whole lot. EFCC makes court to admit 9 SBT against former Attorney General Abubakar Malami. Malami has been embroiled in a matter with the EFCC. So they have been able to come up with 9 SBTs, which they have tendered before the court for consideration. International. Pope tours Africa, cutting through Cameroon, Angola, and I think terminating in Algeria. He didn't bother to come to Nigeria, even though Christians are reportedly being finished. Pope crossed through the other side and back to Rome. Amidst global anti-Semitism. Germany and Italy rejects call for EU to suspend cooperation with Israel. A whole lot of countries, especially the EU countries, few countries, has been calling for to severe relations with Israel, as a result of the ongoing hostilities in the Middle East. That is that. However, Spain and Ireland lead the call for EU, to suspend relations, with Israel. All right. An IDF soldier, Israeli Defense Force soldier, who reportedly smashed the statues of Jesus, the statue of Jesus, grave kind of thing. He smashed it, in Lebanon, has been handed down 30 days imprisonment, along the officer that videoed him. Okay, while other soldiers who were around there when it happened has been invited for, some other disciplinary, measures. Tim Cook, who happens to be the CEO of Apple, has been replaced by John Tenus. We pray that John Tenus' tenure, will bring more vision, better visions in the electronic industry, in the AI industry, so to say, because now we are moving to AI. Those days we say the electronic industry, but now it's the AI industry. So, Israel and Argentina signs Isaac Accord. Israel has been making good moves, to reconnect with various countries. A whole lot of bilateral agreements are being signed across the Middle East with, some of these Gulf states. And as of yesterday, as of today, there was an agreement being signed early hours today, local time, between Israel and Argentina, and it was called the Isaac Accord. All right, I'll leave you with this. Do you know that 1 barrel of crude oil, which is about 159 liters, has 43% of petrol, 23% of diesel, 9% of jet fuel, 4% of marine fuel, among other things. 159 liters, which makes up 1 barrel. Think about it. It's still moments of matters arising with the street comrade. Let us connect in the comment section. You can meet us across the social media handles, in YouTube, in X, former Twitter, and on Facebook. It is still the street comrade. Have a blessed day ahead. Thank you.